everybody, and welcome to the class trial for chapter 3 of Danganronpa. This is gonna be quite exciting. It's obvious that Hiro will be the primary suspect, and then it will flip around and turn out to be someone else. I suspect it will have to do with the character that Monokuma was talking to, either the mastermind or someone else. But it's going to be so exciting. Or maybe Hiro and... maybe Taka and Hifumi killed one another at the same time, and that's also possible that they are the culprits here. It's all going to be so interesting to see how this turns out and see how the mystery is unraveled in front of our eyes. Because the deductions here will be quite exquisite to see. So let's just get on with the case. Alrighty, let's go. Actually, can I... Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation and they were gathered by the red door. As soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
Wait! No! I was hoping that he would be a singular entity. Okay. It's not that huge of a disappointment. It's not actually even a disappointment, but... Okay. Hello. He is multiplied.
Wrong!
Nope, not multiplication. It's just the way... It's an illusion. Okay, good. Now, okay, I'm glad. That because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy!
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey!
Then, if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train. The elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we go?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away from him anymore, Hiro. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I already told you I didn't do it for serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the real story can really begin. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that have lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. Or is it? Not necessarily. I took a deep breath and I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you. Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. a deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Save. Yeah, sure. Now we can actually set quite a few skills here. It increases time limit for each phase. Ooh, that's handy. And crystal prediction. Decreases an argument to 3 statements or less. That's also kinda useful. And that's about all the skills I have. And I was actually able to equip all of them as well. That's good. Those are actually seem really useful skills, huh? I was pretty happy to actually pick hero in that case.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine if you can figure out who, then I'll punish everyone.
We already know how this goes.
We already know who did it.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering
Yes.
mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it,
Okay.
and all of it was
That
found
was
in
only
your room.
parts for
You
it.
have to admit,
Okay.
the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know, I don't know!
Is Hiro really the killer, or... Before anything else, we have to make that clear. It's probably Robo Justice costume.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true, it's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Compelling evidence that Hiro is the killer, is that really true?
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are.
Oh right, I can just pause and think about it like this. That's unfortunate.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true, it's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Compelling evidence that Hiro is the killer, is that really true?
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Oh shit,
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true, it's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
I wonder what...
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know. It's not true. It's
Hiro, why?
no. Just hold on a second.
Everything we found in your room.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true, it's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why?
No. Just hold on a second.
Maybe. Maybe... No, I think I have an
Everything
idea.
we found in your room.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
It's not true. It's
Hiro, why?
no. Just hold on a second.
I think I have an idea.
Everything we found in your room.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
That you are.
It's not true. It's
Hero
I have an
Welp.
idea.
No! Just hold on a second!
Everything
We found in your room.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Hero, why? What?
No!
Just hold on a second!
Well, this is kind of pathetic. I'm already failing at the first obstacle, so... God dang it.
Everything we found in your room.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
Oh shit.
Shoot!
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
God damn it. Okay, so that's now failed.
It's not true. It's
Hero.
Also, I was pressing the wrong button, so... Also, that's...
I refuse to give up yet.
I was also pressing the wrong buttons, which was perhaps the most unfortunate thing there.
Everything we found.
Found in your room.
Right, I don't know why I was doing that though.
Everything we found.
Found in your room.
No? Okay.
Shoot!
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
No? Not even that?
Shoot!
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
No? Shoot.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints,
The suit parts, they are all proof enough.
that you are.
It's not true. It's
Hero, why?
no! Just hold on a second!
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, that you...
No, I don't actually know how to get through this. That's kind of pathetic.
It's not true. It's
Hero,
So
why?
let's just take a
Just
wild
hold on a
shot at
second.
this.
Everything we found, the blueprints.
The suit parts, they are all proof enough.
Shoot!
Oh, and now we have failed us again. Failed.
I refuse to give up yet.
Cannot give up now. Let's see. Robo Justice costume was probably the one thing that wasn't found in his room.
Everything we found in your room.
No? Shit.
Shoot!
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints,
The suit parts, they are all proof
No?
enough.
Not that either?
Shoot!
Really?
everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
No?
Shoot!
Everything we found in your room.
Oh, this is not it either. So,
Shoot!
Everything we found in your room.
uh,
Shoot!
Maybe there's something later on that is there, so... Okay, now I'll just have to listen to it one more time, so...
I refuse to give up yet!
Although I wonder what that game over screen actually looks like, so...
Everything we found, the blueprints, that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
There is contradiction somewhere, but... what exactly could it be?
Everything we found in
Your room.
It's not that.
Shoot!
everything
We found in your room.
the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you
Oh
are
shoot,
the culprit.
maybe...
It's not
I
true.
feel like that
No.
that is their
Hold
way
on
to
a second.
get forward. But...
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints,
The suit parts, they are all proof enough.
no?
Shoot!
everything we found in your room.
The blueprints,
The suit parts, they are all proof enough.
No?
Shoot!
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
No?
Shoot!
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all...
The Yasuo's message actually brought that? Okay. Okay. Okay,
Are we
well...
sure Hero really made...
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I'm probably gonna make you... I probably will make you skip most of that, because holy hell. I'm dumb as heck now, aren't I? Are we really sure that Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared.
Oh,
The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
oh, that's a good start.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
I love that self-deprecation. I'm not that smart, you know?
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious
Possibly.
individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course he passes it off to me.
So, who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
The suspicious individual in question, the one that must have been in the suit, the Illuminati. That's right, they're all working behind the scenes.
Shoot!
Oh, goodness gracious me. Well,
I refuse to give up yet!
well, that's kind of an
Are
unfortunate
we sure
ending there.
Hero really...
What do you...
That's kind of unfortunate there. Hiro?
I got it! Other than Hero, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. And we never found any kind of second suit.
Apologies for a second. Just for the slight interruption, let us continue.
Then there can be no doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hero didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
Okay.
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that,
Okay.
there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items.
Well, we know what that
Makoto,
was.
can you tell us what they were?
And things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been...
I got it!
There's still one more thing.
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
What's with that attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer
Indeed.
must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they...
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
Indeed.
But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
Well, this much was obvious, so...
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body, am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large...
It could actually have been used to move Hifumi's body, so that could actually now come up. Specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the lab room.
It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room.
Ooh.
Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anymore.
Oh, come on now, Celeste. We are friends, are we not?
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Oh, wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change her mind. If I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. A new element has been added to bullet time battles. A new element. Well, you know the drill. Skip if you wish. Absolutely. Let's talk about reloading. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we are gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. But from now on, just logging on and pressing A, the Y button won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the X button. Just like logging on, you'll have to press the X button in time with the tempo marker. Basically just remember that X button now has a function along with the A and Y buttons. You will automatically reload at the start of fever time and your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all. In which case you can ignore everything I just said. Well then, good luck and fun. Well, this'll make these things a bit more interesting. Moment of truth.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree.
God dang it, I'm so bad at this. Nobody believes me, nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Oh boy. God dang it, that bullet time battle is actually surprisingly hard.
I refuse to give up yet.
Although I didn't actually use fever time there, so... So let's give it another shot, shall we?
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree.
Got it!
I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Well, that went surprisingly easy when I had so much of that focus gauge.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
Also, I forgot to say it. I really liked how that. I really liked how we now had a bullet time battle before we had the final climax. That's really freaking cool.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
That probably has something to do with the arms, I think. So, since unit can't really bend properly.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
True. If I look at how the body was moved, it will be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? Robo-Justice blueprint, costume actually.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
No? Come on, Makoto, don't scare me like that. Makes me think something weird is going on.
Shoot!
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
And from there...
Yeah, the cop then loaded it on...
Now,
Keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
Got it.
No, that's wrong.
Bend over.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
True enough. I'm blind as a bat in here. You can see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Good point.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
And there's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off just to move the body, because you can take it off by yourself.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make the stupid freaking thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. We already know this, so I'll just skip that.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Indeed.
Then you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Indeed, and that was such an obvious bait.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo-Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not?
Indeed.
The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo-Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo-Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second!
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Indeed, you don't want to make a wrong conclusion.
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I
Okay.
suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself.
Now once again, apologies for a second.